Allah Azza wa Jalla mentioned His ability to create and to set order. And in here, He's telling people what the consequence will be, what is awaiting them. Shaykh al-Uthaymeen, rahmatullahi alayhi, said that after Allah Azza wa Jalla stated evidences to His perfect ability and capability of creation and resurrection, He stated the situation of the hereafter, the appointed time when Allah Azza wa Jalla will gather all people, and He reminded people with that day, and that it would be the day He judges between people, and He gave it a set time, but did not disclose that time. And the secret behind not disclosing the time of the Day of Judgment is that otherwise people would relax. But one might debate, well, even if we know that the Day of Judgment is going to happen, say 2,000 years from now, how can we be relaxed? Well, we will be relaxed because if the Day of Judgment was to be disclosed, then we will know our ages. And the Prophet ﷺ said, when a person dies, then his day of resurrection has started. So if one knows his death, or his death time, which is the initiating point of the day of resurrection for him, or the day of judgment rather for him, accountability, then he would relax until the last moment and then sit in a masjid somewhere, isolating himself, quiet for Allah's forgiveness, and that's it. People will not strive to please Allah Azza wa Jalla. They will be inclined to dunya. They will be following the footsteps of shaitan. So Allah Azza wa Jalla did not disclose the time of the Day of Judgment for that purpose. This narration that I just mentioned is reported by, or narrated by Anas, and reported by Imam Taymiyyah. Sheikh Abdullah Sa'd, may Allah preserve him, said that the meaning of this narration is also found in the books of the meaning of this narration is also found in the books of Imam Bukhari and Imam Muslim. And the meaning of this narration, when the son of Adam or the one of you dies, the day of judgment starts for him, meaning the journey of the hereafter starts. There's a report that reads, the grave is the first stage from the stages of the hereafter. So death is the first stage from the stages of the hereafter. And that's when accountability starts for every one of us. Allah Azza wa Jalla starts that in the grave with either bliss or punishment. Allah says in the Quran, وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي فَإِنَّ لَهُ مَعِيشَةً ضَنْكًا, which means, and whoever turns away from my remembrance, indeed, he will have a depressed life. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud said, this refers to the punishment in the grave. Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, may Allah be pleased with him, he said this refers to the punishment of the grave, where the grave narrows down and compresses the body of the deceased until his bones intermingle together. And this is what is called the press of the dream. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla to protect us from the punishment